students out here, and all of you are interested in learning. I'm going to allow you to share your mic and maybe share your and maybe share also your camera. Right, so I've stopped the transcription, and let's get on with it. All right. So yes, do you have a question? No questions? Okay, great. Let me see if I can mute everybody out here, because I don't want people disturbing our class. Right, so let's share this invite on our WhatsApp group as well. There may be some students that are unable to attend. Let's do that quickly. And let's share that. Right, so students on our WhatsApp group, that's where you'll see that, right? Okay, so let's get started. So first thing I need you to sort out is let's make some notes out of this. That's what I figured yesterday. I realized I didn't do that, and some students, right? So what are we going to do for today? Today I'm going to ensure that we have our stuff right nice and big. These are called lesson objectives, right? So when I say lesson objectives, what am I supposed to do? One, I want to do the study guide. I'll just quickly go through the study guide. That's the study guide. Let's make these make these bullet points. I'll go through MS Teams. I'll look at our register, and I'm going to look at the groupings, right? The groups. Timetable, we'll talk a little bit about the timetable, chapter 1, and I'm going to talk to you about the tests, right? The test week. Let me just also include out here if anybody's interested in terms of WhatsApp. All right, so the study guide, let's go and look at the study guide. Let's look at the study guide. Right. So the study guide is found in MS Teams. That's why I wanted you all to have the study guide, right? I wanted you all to get a hold of the study guide. You're going to find the study guide, and that's basically tells us what's going on and what we're going to do in this course. Let's look at the study guide. The study guide. Right. So these are my teams. I've got Introduction to Programming, I've got CPIT101, and I've got IT5. So you should have the same thing, CPIT101. Under CPIT101, you look at files. Under files, you're going to find the study guide. That's where the study guide is. I'm not going to go through this in detail. I've done this with you. And all right, so there's my study guide. Oopsie, did I do that? Let's do it again. Let's look at my study guide. Teams. Give me a split second. Right, so oops, did I stop sharing now? Let me start to share again. Share my entire screen. Right, so this is our course. It's called Computing and Information Technology. This is for the brand new students. There are about 10, 15 students out here. You can pick this up. This is my name, Dr. TP Govender, and I'm qualified to teach you. That's why I mentioned those 3 initials after me. And this is our times. On a Wednesday, I will see you from 10 to 12. That's a double. And now a lecture period is 15 minutes. So it's 50 times 50, or 50 plus 50, which is 100 minutes. Now, I'm also going to mention to you that there's 2 groups of students that I'm teaching. But because it's online, I can teach 150, 200 in a class, and that's okay, right? It depends on on a Thursday, I will have a lecture from 9 till, well, 10. Really speaking, I'm going to repeat those lectures because when we start our work and we're back face to face, then I'm going to be sitting in the classroom, and the classroom will not be able to accommodate 156 odd students, right? We'll talk about the groupings just now. In terms of the Think Learn zone, right, let me quickly take you while I'm here to the TLZ zone. This is going to be our classroom. You need to sort out your Moodle class access. So let me go to my Moodle class. Where's my Moodle class? Right, here's my Moodle class, CPIT101. Let's just log in. That'll make these easier. Open ID. Now, if you're having difficulties with the Think Learn zone, I will forward you the email address for you to be able to access them, right? And you ask them to basically include you in my course. Right, so where's my course now? Where's my course? Where's my course? Where's my course? Right, so there's CPIT 101, Computing and Information Technology. Let's look at the participants out here. I should have about 100. All the participants are here, 157 participants. Now, let's see, Sakele Bluse, never access this. Please access the Moodle Classroom. And there's another one, Dlamini, Namsele Dlamini, never accessed it. Let's look at the next group of students. So please access this and activate it, then I get to see that you are a conscientious student. Here's another one, Amina did not access it, never accessed it. Student Sandiso never accessed it. I'm not sure if they registered or if they are unable to view the classroom or they're having some issues. Menzi never accessed it. Let's go out here. There's another student, never accessed it. Thando, never accessed it. Right? So I want you to, for homework, if you haven't accessed the class, I want you to access the class. So under WhatsApp Moodle, let's just put this down, Moodle, please access CPIT 101 on Moodle. Right? MS Teams, there's only 109 registered, so there's about 50 more students need to register, right? So register on MS Teams. Let me go and all right. Any questions? Stop, start, ask me a question. Anybody with a question? Talk to me.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Menzi, sir, and I'm having a...
Let me see your face, Menzi. I'm putting my camera on. Let me see your face.
Put up a camera.
Yes, Menzi. Go ahead with your question.
Sir, my phone is... I don't have a question.
Okay.
I have a reason of not attending, sir.
Yes. What's the reason?
I don't have a phone right now.
Okay.
And I'm using my friend's phone.
That's okay. That's okay. As long as you're here. As long as you're here, right?
Yes, sir. Can you please register me as a attended student?
All right. I'm going to share the link for you in the chat, and you must click on that link, and that will add you to my MS Teams classroom. Is that okay?
Oh, all right,
All right.
sir.
Tia and Snare had included the students in MS Teams. I think you're one of the late registrations, so that's the problem.
All right, sir.
Okay, okay. Do you have access to a laptop?
Nope.
Okay, you need to get access to a laptop, right? In the library, you can go and borrow a laptop for an hour or two, or go to the open access lab. All right, the library at DUT. You can even go to the community libraries. I'm not sure whether you are in and around Durban, but I know the community libraries allow you to have access to a computer. Okay.
All right. Yes, sir.
Now, just to let you know about my life story, I studied computer studies in, we used to call it standard 10, 11, and 12. Standard 8, 9, 10. You all call it grade 10, 11, 12. I did not have a computer to study. I used to go to my neighbor's home. I used to stay late in school at 3 to 5, I know, on a Monday and Thursday. I borrowed people's computers. I studied computer science 1, computer science 2 without my own computer. At that time, we didn't have internet. So if I can do it, I'm sure you can do it as well. Right, Menzi? Okay. So I don't want to hear excuses about students telling me, sir, I don't have data. I don't have a computer. I don't have a laptop. I don't have a phone. Yes, you don't have those things. But if you are, you have the determination to study, you will you'll make time, or you'll make the effort to get it. You have a problem with data, go to the Ituqueni sites that they have free Wi-Fi access. Botanical Gardens right next to DUT, free Wi-Fi. I think on Florida Road there's free Wi-Fi. I even saw it on the taxis. They advertise free Wi-Fi in the taxi. All right. If you are at DUT, you have free access to the data. Right. We even provide you with laptops and the library. So that excuse, I'm not taking it anymore. All right. Okay. If you are in residence, make friends with people. Like what you've done, Menzi, you've used somebody else's cell phone, you've used somebody else's laptop. Make friends with them. The work is online. You don't have to record or store anything on the computer or on the cell phone. Okay, Menzi, does it answer your question?
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, great. So let's save some bandwidth and switch yourself the camera off. Any other questions? Any other questions for me? Right, so Menzi wanted me to share the link. I'm going to share the link for you in MS Teams. Let's go to share the link. Let's go, where's MS Teams now? All right, let's see, MS Teams. I'm just going to stop sharing for a split second. If you need to join the team, right, let's share this. And let's go back. Share team. Right, so this is how I share a team. I click on my 3 little ellipses, get linked to the team. I'm going to say copy, and in my chat, I'm going to post that. So if you've joined this team late, or maybe I'll just send the email to everybody. Right, let's do that quickly. I'll post it in our group. Right, so there's the link. So I'm going to say link to join MS Teams. Right, and that seems to help. That will help Menzi. Menzi, I've sorted out your issue. I hope. Menzi. Right, so there's another question here, sir. Can you please add me to the WhatsApp group? Okay, I'm going to share that link quickly. Let's share that link, and let me talk to you about the WhatsApp group. Right, the WhatsApp group is only for our students. When I say our students, I don't want anybody else to join us, right? Like any protesting students, anything like that. And please respect the rules that I'm sharing. When I say share, I don't expect you to go and give this to other people or the link to. All right, let me go and reply to that one. Right, so that's our link to the chat. Thank you. I've answered those 2 questions. So how do we register? How do we register for what? Unmute and talk to me. M. Govender, there's the link to the WhatsApp group, M. Govender. You can also message Tia. Tia, are you online, Tia? Tia or Snare? Snare? Hello, Snare, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Snare, would you mind putting your cell phone number in the chat so that, and little message that says that you are the WhatsApp administrator and you will add the students?
Okay, I do not mind.
Thank you, Snare. You my WhatsApp administrator. Thank you, thank you. Everybody give Snare and Tia a clap for being our WhatsApp administrators. Okay. You can clap with the reaction as well. So if I'm sharing my screen, there's the reaction up there. That's good, that's good, that's good, right? I want you to share with the reaction. Thank you. You can put your mic off. Right, great. Next question. Do I have any more questions in the chat? Right, I've M. Govender, I've shown you how to do that. Right. Now I want to share the groupings. When I say the groupings, there's a P1, P2, P3, and I've picked this up from one of the students who mentioned to me that let me just join me. I'll just give me a second. I just want to join the Teams meeting and so that I can see what's going on. Add this device so that I see what screen you see. I've got like 3 screens in front of me, right? My laptop, I've got a monitor, and I've got my, right, so there we go. So I can see it. Right, so I've got a question from someone. They raised their hands. Yes, who's that? Go ahead. Yes, Langa. Unmute and ask your question. Eslanga, no question. All right. So let's talk the groupings. Here's the groupings that I got from one of the students. So you need to see on your projects. Browse. Let's go to my downloads folder. Right. So there are 7 groups. There are 7 groups. There's the group. Here's group 1 here. There's group 1. And I simply added all these students and I got them into a list, an email listing. If you, I think I'm going to post this in the chat. You figure out which group you belong to. And there's another group out here, group number 2. Or you can email Tia. Tia, oh, Tia's not here. If you attended yesterday's lectures and you don't have any questions, I don't mind if you are excused from this lecture. And oh, I got to inform you of this. You are at a tertiary institution. I don't really get to know you, Snare, by your first name. I will get to know you by your student number. We don't really take a register. We care, but not as much as your teachers cared for you. So if you don't want to attend lectures, that's also cool with me. And could be cool with you, you're in a bunk. But if you miss my test, that's a problem, right? That's a problem with the test. I'll share the test week with you. And all right, let's, by the way, can you still see my screen? Snare, if you can't see my screen, just interrupt me and say, sir, there's a problem with your internet. I can't see your screen. Snare. Let's test whether Snare is paying attention. Let's test if Snare is paying attention. I'm sharing my screen. Stop sharing. Let's share again. Share the screen. Right. So you didn't tell me that you were unable to see my my Excel spreadsheet. Hello. Hello. Hi. Did I lose any of your students? Did I lose you? All right. So there's the groupings. I'm going to post this in our chat. That the groupings are there. There's my 7 groupings. Let's go to the chat. LQ, please add me to the group. That you need to click on the link. All right. So I've done that. Snare, will you add these students? Snare. Let me put Snare's number down. Let me put. Where's my cell phone? Snare, Snare, Snare. Do I have my phone? Okay, all right, my phone is in the other room. Snare, can you please type your number out there so that the students are added to your group?
My number is on the group chat. On the chat.
Which one is it? 06657.
066457 4972.
Snare, can you call it out again, right? I'm going to say, please,
066.
wait, please, WhatsApp SNE, our ADMINISTRATOR, to add you to our WhatsApp group. Right. Oh, Snare, what's your number? 066
066 457
457
4972.
72. Right, thank you. Please switch your camera off. Mtembu. Is it Mtembu? Mtembu, are you there? Please switch your camera off. Mtembu, I'm going to change the settings now. Allow the mic, allow camera, allow reactions. Okay, so we sorted that question out. Any other questions that I haven't answered? All right, so the question says, sir, do I need to put up the notes on Moodle? Sir, can you please upload everything on Moodle, topic details, because I have technical problems with MS Teams for now. Right, I can't be duplicating MS Teams and Moodle. Who's SM? S. Madonsela. S. Madonsela, why do you have problems with Teams? S. Madonsela. S. Madonsela. Yes, go ahead.
S. Majola.
Oh, sorry, S. Majola.
Yeah, yes. I have a problem with connection here. It's my Wi-Fi here.
Okay. How can I help? How can I help?
I'm gonna fix it. I'm working on it.
All right. So you are aware that Duty has provided you with data?
Yes, I'm aware of that. I have the data.
You have the data. Great. All right. So you need to sort out your Wi-Fi issues. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
The router where I push the SIM card with data.
Okay. Great. You need to sort that out, right? Thank you, Mr. Majola, for the question. Next question.
Morning, Doc.
Am I behind, sir?
No, you're not behind. But what you need to catch up on is you need to watch my recordings. All right. Who am I talking to?
Yes, sir.
Esmajola. Go ahead, Esmajola. What's your right, Esmajola? If you missed yesterday's lecture, I have posted it on group.
No, I was there yesterday. I was here.
Great. Right. So thank you. Yes. Any other questions?
Morning, Doc.
Good morning. I'm speaking to.
It's Denise Sitoli, Doc.
Sitoli. Right. Yes, student Sitoli. How can I help?
I attended yesterday's lecture. I would have left the group. The thing is, I'm more interested about the dates of the test. Can you please start with the date so I'll be able to?
Yes, thank you for that. You want the test dates, right? Let me share. Let me get the now because of the protest action. What has happened is the lecturer has moved the test dates. Right. Let's see. Where did he mention this? Now, the test date is. Right. So the test date is 1 second. It's coming up. Now it's for all the modules in our faculty. I'm talking the Faculty of Accounting and Informatics. If you are studying, oh, this is taking too long. When it takes that long, there's something amiss. First, yesterday. Right. You will write a 2-hour test for me, two 2-hour tests, right, in the test weeks. And because the test week timetable is, when I say scheduled by somebody else, I'm going to show you the name now, right now. Oops, I should be stop sharing my screen. I don't want you to check up all my emails and all of that too. You will have to make arrangements to write the test. Now, if you are working and you have issues with leave, you need to sort that out with your employer, whatever employee, and get that sorted out. That I'll leave up to you, okay? Both the tests will account for your SIT. Just give me a second here. I just want to get the test details. Because I know the test details changed, right? So the test week is the 20th of March, and it finishes on the 24th of March. Right? I'll post that in the chat. I don't know which date we are writing, but why I'm mentioning this to you is you keep yourself in readiness, basically, that one of those days it was supposed to have been a week, say 2 weeks, 6, and because of the protest action, we basically moved the test week to the 20th of March. I hope there's no more protest actions, and the test week goes ahead. Now, let's just let you know about how tests work. You write test 1, you write test 2, you get a DP mark, right, or a duly performed. And according to what I know, this is an exam subject. Is that so? Is that so? Let's check the handbook, right? The handbook will tell me whether it is so. And it's very easy to pass this course. You pass the test, pass the assessments, and you pass. Very easy to fail. You fail this. You don't write the assessments. You don't write, and you. Oops. Let me go and share my. Tell me if I'm not sharing my screen. Share it. Share the screen. So everything is that applies to you is in the faculty handbook. That's like our Bible as such. Electrical power engineering. Let's open that up. You'll see it out there. And I'll post that as well. So that'll tell you your requirements for writing a test. And it'll also give you the rules if you miss a test. Right? How many days, who you need to speak to, what you need to do, and the criteria for a makeup test. Does it answer your question about the first test week? Mr. Who asked me that? Satori, Majola.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Answered.
Great, great. Next question. Next question. Right, so if you missed yesterday's lecture and you want to watch my lecture, yesterday I posted it on YouTube. Right, now the reason I did it on YouTube is because there's some students not on MS Teams, there's some students not on Moodle, and YouTube just seems to be my go-to channel. And I also am able to gauge how many students watch the video. Then I see how effective it is, and if I see students are not watching the video, then I'm not going to upload the video because it takes some time for me to do that. All right. Okay, so let's see. You go to my channel. Let's go to my channel. There we go. And it should have, right, there we go. Can you see only 17 views? Only 17 students watched yesterday's lecture. Now, I know for a fact that there weren't 156 students in the class. That I know, right? That I know there weren't 156 students. Yesterday's lecture was 1 hour, 32 minutes. And I covered chapter 1 with you. So, Mr. Satori, you were there yesterday. And you should be in this recording, all right? So that's why it's nice if you put your camera on and you ask me a question. I record you, I make you famous, I put you on YouTube. All right, this was yesterday's lecture. So those students who missed yesterday's lecture, I'd like it if you watch the lecture, right? So you figured out what's going on. And there's my chapter 1 PowerPoint slides, right? There's my chapter 1 PowerPoint slides. There's, right? Anybody missed the lecture? You'd like me to share this link with you? I'm sharing the link with you. Anybody? I'm going to share it. Right, so I'm sharing it in the chat. Sir, I did not attend the lecture yesterday. Can you please tell me what to do? Right? So M Ngobisi, let's reply to that one. Please watch the recording. Okay, and I don't repeat lectures. I don't repeat lectures. Now, to make life even easier, I'm going to share the PowerPoint slideshow with you. Let me go and find the PowerPoint slideshow. Let's see where's the slideshow, PowerPoint slideshow. So if you don't have software. For those people, the reason I'm sharing this is that there may be some students who don't have access to MS Teams. In fact, there's 50. I know how many. There's 50 of you that don't have access. I'm going to say copy that. I'm going to say paste that there. Right. So here's chapter 1 that I covered, and chapter 2. So you need to download this. I'm going to post that. And if you want to work ahead of the students, there's chapter 2 out there. All right, I'll do the same for some of those students that are on the WhatsApp, so that there's no excuse. You can't say, sir, I'm not on WhatsApp, I don't have it. Sir, I'm not on MS Teams, I don't have it. There's no excuse whatsoever. Now, let me tell you about the WhatsApp messages. WhatsApp messages, please do me a favor, don't post anything. Oh, so many people have joined. Well done. All right, this was yesterday's PowerPoint and document chapter 2. Right. Archive. Oh boy. Right. All right, so I'm glad some people are joining us on the group. So that was chapter 1 that we had covered yesterday. So I answered that question. Anybody else with a question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm talking to.
You're talking to Nganyisu. Can you please share the groups, sir? I didn't get the groups.
Oh, the groups. I'm sorry. Right, let me do that. Let me share the groups. Upload on this device. I'm going to share the groups now. Let's see if I can share it in one go. Right, so those are the groups. It's on the chat, okay? So feel free to download it. It's also available in MS Teams. Do you see the groupings now? Can you see it on your side?
I haven't received it. So which chat? The MS Team chat or the WhatsApp chat?
The project, it's on both, I think. Sneh, do you have the groupings? Can you upload it to WhatsApp? So for those 50 students that don't have access to MS Teams. See, there's 96 students in this group right now. That means 56 students I'll have to repeat whatever I say. And I only do this in the beginning of the module. And because you have problems with registration, problems with the protest action and all that goes with it, I hear you. So those groups were created by another lecturer. Have a look at your chat. Do you see it out there?
Not as yet, sir, but I'm still checking. I'm checking the MS Teams chat and I'm checking the WhatsApp chat, but I can't find them on both.
Let's go to MS Teams. Let's go to MS Teams. Let's go to MS Teams. I'll show you where I uploaded it. That's why I like y'all to get MS Teams. Everything is out there. It makes life so much easier for me. Then I don't have to upload and share and oh boy, you know, it's and I don't duplicate things with you. Right? So I don't duplicate it because I don't like to have the duplicates all over the show and I don't know which one is the latest. So I'm sharing my screen with you. I'm just going to show you where it would appear. There's it out here under Files. Under Files and under Class Materials. There we go, Projects. Let's just rename that, make it a little more meaningful. Let's call this Groupings. Groups, okay, groups. All right. And for those of you who want to find, there's your PowerPoint files out here as well. Okay. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Thank you.
You happy? You happy? You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, great. Now, under the general channel in the MS Teams class, this is where I post any messages that I had, right from the day before we ever. If you can start from the top, there's our study guide out there. Tia uploaded it. There's a chat group. So when someone asked me a question today, so where's the WhatsApp group? Or how do I add it to the chat? That means obviously they are telling me they don't have MS Teams. They are unable to access it because I posted it in the general tab. If you don't have the PowerPoint presentation, I posted it out here, right? I posted it, when was the date? On the 14th, on Valentine's Day. If you don't have the timetable, I posted the timetable out there. If you don't know where's my YouTube videos, I posted it out there. There's it. I told you watch the YouTube video on my a resource for our lecture. Right? Let's go back. Let's go back to. Right. So there's no excuse. People can't come up with me and tell me, listen, sir, I don't have the notes. I never did it. I test what I teach and I teach what I test. That's my motto. Right. Oh, so that's what. Right. So this YouTube video I posted for students that told me that, sir, we do not do IT at school, or we are brand new to computers, right? Grade 10, 11, 12. It's a simple, I'd say, simple slideshow, simple video talking about the internet and YouTube and grade 12 work on hardware. But we will go a little bit in depth, all right? A little bit more in depth in that. I'm going to close that. Right. I tend to like to use MS Teams more than Moodle, because MS Teams allow me to do my synchronous classes. Moodle, I use it more like a repository. And if I have a test, an online test, I hope we're not going to do that. So here's the tab at the top. I even included that as a YouTube channel. Here's one of my YouTube links. If you click on the top of MS Teams, and class, if you are new to MS Teams or you're new to computers and you don't know how to use MS Teams, go to YouTube and type in, how do I use MS Teams? Or how do I use Outlook? Or how do I create an email, right? I am just a facilitator right now. I'm your facilitator pointing to you in the direction of, you need to go through this, that, in, so there seems to be a problem with that app, right? Let's go back. Right, doesn't matter, you've got a backup somewhere. Here's yesterday's recording as well. Look at that, 0 views. Nobody looked at yesterday's recording. Okay, that was a minute ago. I just posted it. Right. So, right. So we've done the study guide. I spoke to you about the test week that's coming up. If you are working, I know there are some students that are working, that are part-time. Unfortunately, I can't set 2 tests for a student that is full-time and part-time. You will need to take half a day off. I generally like to set it in the morning so that it sorts out. Right? The test will cover whatever work we covered. So next week, I'm going to continue with chapter 2. And I haven't noted how the format of the test, but yeah. The register, right? So this morning I've got a download of our class. On the class, there's my class list. All the students that are registered for the course. There's 156 students that are active. 2 students have already deregistered. I think they would have received an offer from another university. All right, so you've got 156 students. If you are not on this list, that means you're not registered for this course. All right, so that's the class list. Let me post that to our group and on the class materials. You will see that on the class materials. Right, so you have access to the group. So this was today's work. I hope I've covered all the work, whatever I needed to. Let's go here, let's go there, let's go chat. So this was today's learning objectives. Right, the learning objectives or my class objective. One, I have to go through the study guide to show you where it is. MS Teams, 50 more students need to register. Moodle, I told you what you need to access those students that weren't on Moodle. Please go and access it. Let me give you the email address, tlzsupport@dut.ac.za. If you're having issues with your Moodle, your MS Teams, send them an email. Right? This is your email as well. You can log a call with them, and they are here to assist you. If you haven't received your data, I'm not sure if there are students that haven't received data, but there's also an email out there for students to assist with data. Students that haven't received data. Let me go and quickly find that. Data. So I'm giving you all the tools. Oops, this is taking too long. Did update for interim data yesterday. My email is pretty slow, my network. Right, I'm going to upload this. I say download that. I'll download it first and then I'll upload. Let's quickly read through what they said. They said the cell phone numbers MTN Vodacom Celsius was granted on the 28th of February, right? That was yesterday. And if you don't have access to data, send them an email. Now, whenever you send email to anyone, please include your student number, your surname and initials, and a short message, a little background to the message. AC.za, right? Email data support CPO if you have not received your data on your cell phone. Right now, if you have a laptop, you need to be able to share the data from your cell phone onto your laptop, right? You can do it by sharing it as a hotspot. If you need to know how to do that, Madoncella, thank you for that. Right, you've got your details. So for those students who still don't know how to use MS Teams, I'm going to point you in the direction of where you need to go. Go to my best friend. My best friend is Mural. Right. Oh, let me upload this. Upload this onto MS Teams. Right. I upload from the device. Downloads. Right. Can you see how easy it is to upload to MS Teams, in my view, as opposed to using it in Mural? Right. That's why I like it. All right. Right. Class, I've got 5 more minutes. Any more questions for me? So today's lesson was basically some admin issues, get everybody on par. There's still 50 students that are not registered on MS Teams. And I've got 93 people on board. Wow, excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, so talk to me. Anybody has issues? Anybody wants to? Anyone with a question, query? Yep. Talk to me. Come on. Yes, Mr. Mota. How are you, Mr. Mota?
I'm fine, Mister. Can you check the chat box? I posted for you.
Yes. Oh, the question is, I have a problem in trying to join the Teams link. I pressed the link to join, but it's giving me a problem. Would you be able to send me the Teams code? Well, how do I send the Teams code? Thank you for that question. Mr. M. Govender, can I add you quickly then? Mr. M. Govender, can you unmute quickly, Mr. M. Govender? Or Mrs. M. Govender, or Miss M. Govender, I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me whether you're a Mr. or Mrs. or...
Hi, sir.
I beg your pardon?
Good day, sir.
Good day to you. Right. Can you let me add you now? Give me your student number.
22 49
49
5102
02. Okay, you got it. I don't think you registered. 22495102.
Yes.
It's not picking it up. It says we could not find any matches. Can you see my screen?
I cannot. Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you see your student number out there? 22495102?
Yes.
Right. So it's not picking it up as if you registered. Let me go and check on Moodle quickly.
Oh, sir, it's 1 5, not 5 1.
2249
1502.
02. Right. M. Govender, raise your right hand. Do you promise to pass my course and get a distinction?
Yes, I promise to pass your course and get distinction.
And do you promise not to protest in my class?
I promise.
And not to break any windows and doors?
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome to our MS Teams, right?
Thank you.
Would anybody else like me to add them quickly to the class? I've got about 5 more minutes. I'll spend a little extra time if you want.
Yes, sir. Can you please add me?
Sure. Right. Now, the rest of the students, to save on your bandwidth and your data issues, because MS Teams is pretty data intensive, I don't mind if you are excused from the class. Let me add all these students that are, this is going to take some time. All right. So goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, before you go, can I take a quick photograph? Can I take a quick photograph? Right, there's my register that I know that you were here in my class. Right, and I also like taking a photograph too. Okay. This is our textbook. Let me look at my textbook. We'll talk about the quizzes. I found this lovely. Before you go, I found this lovely site on. Because you must remember, I have to start setting questions for you. So I want you to go to this website, and I'm going to take some questions from there. Right, I tell you where to find the questions as well. Right, so you can go to this website, and you go through the quiz on your own, and I guarantee you, maybe I will take some questions from there. All right. Okay, Control V, there we go. Right, so there was another question that I didn't answer. It quickly, when buying a laptop, is it possible to check for performance processor before buying it? Yes. If you watched yesterday's video, I showed you and gave you an example of where to find it, right? If money is not a factor, buy the most, the processor, the highest speed processor, and the most amount of RAM that you can afford, right? So thank you. I answered that question. Email data support. I'm having a problem with the group, right? Governor, I sorted you out. Right, let's do each one, right? Let's do each one quickly. Before you leave, here's the website that I'm going to take some questions. I guarantee you, I may just decide to take some questions from you.
Mr. Governor.
Man, I studied for 4 years for my PhD, and you must know that I'm qualified to teach you, and now you forget about my PhD. Okay, you can call me sir.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. There is something I want to ask here. Is that?
Can you just hold on a second while I just do this little lesson here quickly, right?
Okay.
Right. Okay. So here's it: computers and technology quiz. Right. Let's do that. There's 62 questions. Let's start it. So I've given you the link. What is the first interactive computer graphics program? Is it Sketchpad, CorelDRAW, Adobe Photoshop, or Notepad? Oops. Let's just take a guess there, right? Adobe. No, it's Sketchpad. Let's go to the next one. What device released in 1993 gave rise to the term personal digital assistant? Let's say Palm Pilot, right? Oh no, I got it wrong. Let's go to the next one. Computer Trojans are an example of malware, spyware, computer worms, network security. Let's say spyware. I don't know. Oh, malware. Let's go to the next one. Which company releases first? Lenovo. No, it's not Lenovo, it's Dell. Now, the reason I'm pointing in this direction is that there are so many resources out there in the market. Let me just set my dog outside. And the aim of studying, the aim of teaching is not just to, when I say, learn what I do, you need to improve your knowledge as well on a holistic level. And I want you to do that, right? So go on, go through these questions, and even search on Google. Google's here's my best friend, Google. Let's go to my Google, my best friend. I'm going to find, right, so let's go to that and look for, so yesterday I did questions, let's say true and false questions, and yesterday I spoke about hardware. So go to hardware, and I said software. Let's see if Google can find some questions for us. True and false question, the hardware and software. Ah, there we go. There's some true and false questions. What is hardware and software questions? Is software a computer program, true or false? And I'm telling you, this is where I'll pick up the questions and answers. Now, you come to me and write the assessment to show to other people that you are qualified and you have the objective achieved that you're studying computers and IT. All right, I hope that helps you. Does that, go ahead with your question now. Go ahead with the question quickly. What's your question? Oh, before I finish, yes, go ahead with your question. I'm listening.
I would say yesterday I didn't attend the class because I was thinking that it's only group 1 and group 2 and group 3 who are supposed to join the class. What I want to ask here is that as the classes are going through, we're going to attend being combined, all of us.
Okay, that's a good question. So if I look at the timetable, let me go and find the timetable quickly. Let's see, that's a good question. So let's see, okay, I don't need that. Right, so what's your name? Who asked the question? ZT, right? ZT asked the question. So if I look at it on a Wednesday, I see groups CPIT101, groups P1, P2, P3. And on a Thursday, I see groups P4 and P6 and P7. Now, the venue can accommodate about 55, 60 odd students. And I've got some part-time students. For now, because we are online, I'm going to, either you do it on a Wednesday or a Thursday, not both, because it means me repeating the lecture, right? Sitting out here, there can be 200, 300, 400 people. And you all know what I'm covering in the work, right? I'm giving you the PowerPoints and I'm giving you the textbook. Or the textbook, you know the textbook, if you look at the PowerPoint slide, recommended text or prescribed textbook is written up there. So if you attend yesterday's lecture, you don't have to attend today because I try to repeat what I do so that I give students a fair opportunity to attend both, right? Or to cater for their needs. If you want to attend both, by all means, you do so. But ultimately, I'd like to, kind of use just one lecture period. Or alternatively, what we can do is we can have an hour on a Wednesday, an hour on a Thursday, or 2 hours on either a Wednesday or a Thursday. But for now, just play it by ear how I'm going. Does that help you?
Yeah.
Right. If you missed today's lecture, by all means, you can watch the recording. Do you know where to get the recording?
Yes.
Great. Thank you for that question, Mr. Tusi, Z2C.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Right, LM. I only see LM out here. LM, what's your question? Yes, LM, what's your question?
Question, sir. And I don't know if I'm added or not in the MS Teams group.
You'll know you are added in the MS Teams if it appears on your dashboard.
So can you try adding me, please?
But if you're added, why do I need to add you again?
Is there a way that you can check my student number if it's in the group or not, sir?
No, you need to check. You need to take responsibility for your studies.
Okay, sir.
Right, you check, and if you're not there, then I'm going to add. Imagine if 156 students ask me the same question. Sir, check, sir, check, sir, check. I'm going to go crazy. Don't you think?
Yeah, I know, sir.
Right. So there's our textbook out here. It's called Go All-in-One Computer Concepts and Applications, the 3rd edition. Right. This is one of the textbooks I'll use. It's right. I'll post that in the chat. Right. That's the textbook. Okay. So let's go through any more questions. Unmute and ask the question, please. Let's go in the order. LM 224-94030. Question?
No, sir, never mind. You just answered my question, sir.
Great. Lower your hand. Cassandra, question? Cassandra. Hello, Cassandra.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm excellent now that I'm talking to you. How can I help?
Sir, I would like to be added to MS Teams.
Right. Now, my question is, why are you logging in with an unverified email address? Are you a protesting student?
No, sir, I'm your student.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir, I am sure.
Okay, let's add you on now. Let's add you on, right? Let's add you on. Go to Teams. Right, so the rest of the students, if you want to leave, by all means you can. And students as well, if you are having difficulties learning MS Teams or Moodle, you go to YouTube. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you now. Go to YouTube before I help Cassandra. I go to YouTube and I say, how to use MS Teams as a student, right? How to use Microsoft Teams for school students or college students, right? You can consider yourself a college student. And there's plenty of videos out here, right? So there's a video there. I'll post this link for you. Copy it. I'm going to post it in the chat. And you can do the very same thing for Moodle. Right, so that will tell you how to do that. And let's go to Moodle. Let's go out here under YouTube videos. How to use Moodle for students. There we go. How to use Moodle for students. Right, how to use Moodle for students. Let's find a video. There we go. Moodle guide for students. It's only 6 minutes. Right, share. Copy that. Please mute your mic if you're not talking. Only Cassandra can have her mic open. All right. So Cassandra, let me go now to Teams. Share my window. Meeting. Right. Cassandra, are you with me, Cassandra?
Yes, sir.
Right. Cassandra.
Yes.
Talk to me. What's your student number?
22
22
491
91
473.
473.
Yes.
Is that you? Cassandra, is that you? Right. Raise your right hand, Cassandra.
It's
You
me.
swear to pass this course. You promise?
I promise.
And you're going to get distinction.
Yes, sir.
And you will not protest and damage any windows and doors in the university?
Never ever, sir.
Right, good girl. Welcome to our MS Teams class.
Thank you.
Next, you're welcome. Next question. Anybody with a question? Yes, MZ. Unmute.
Hi, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. So I'm concerned about the week task on which document are we going to use to type our assignment or task.
Right, relax for now. I'm still getting the students registered on the course. Why are you troubling me with all that assessment and assignment and everything? Okay, right? So hang 10 with that. I'm still working on the test week. Let's sort that out and then we'll talk about any other assessments, okay?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. M. Zuma, oh. Right, go ahead. Thank you, Mr. Esbajola. Go ahead with your question.
Oh, sir, I have a problem here. I didn't get any updates yesterday about the meeting of this morning.
Are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I'm in a WhatsApp group.
I posted on the WhatsApp group as well. Not me. One of the students would have done it.
I had no updates that there's a meeting today.
All right. On MS, on your email, you were not updated.
On my email.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do I get updates?
Check your email. How to use Outlook. That's another one you can search on YouTube.
Outlook. I can use Outlook.
Do you receive email from me or from any other students?
I received an email yesterday which said you added me at a group.
Okay.
Added MS Teams. Yes, I received that email yesterday.
Okay. Right. Now you know on a Wednesday and Thursday we have lectures. All right. If you haven't received it, just post in the WhatsApp group. Say, please share the link with me. Okay.
Okay.
Make friends with somebody like Snare. Snare is the WhatsApp administrator. She will keep you informed of what's going on.
Send me her number.
Her number's in the chat.
Okay, so.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Majola. Any more questions?
Thank you.
Any more questions? Speak now.
Snare, what's up, me?
She what already? Wow, is that great or what? That's near for you. Yes, Madonsela. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ask the question.
Yes. Can you add me in the MS team?
Right, let's do that now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right. Yes, Madonsela. What's your student number?
22.
22.
34.
34.
00.
00.
77.
77. Yes, Madonsela, raise your right hand.
Yes. The one on top.
Do you promise to pass my course? Do you promise to pass my course?
Yes, I promise.
And do you promise not to destroy university property like the windows and the doors and protest?
I won't.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else wants me to add them?
Yes, me too, please.
Student number.
It's 22 32 11 42.
Do you promise to pass my course?
Yes, sir.
Do you promise not to protest and damage university property like windows and doors?
Yes, sir. I promise.
Right. Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir. Me too.
Student number?
It's 22.
Student number 22.
32.
32.
59.
59.
26.
26.
26,
Is
yes.
that you? Is that you?
Yes, Shabisa. Shabisa.
Right. Do you promise to pass my course?
Yes, yes.
Do you promise not to protest and destroy university property?
No, I won't do this, sir.
Good boy. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Student number. Call it out. What's your student number?
22.
22.
22.
22.
4.
Again. Again.
No.
Double two. Double two.
No. 22 44.
Double two. Double four.
Yes, 84.
I beg your pardon?
22 44 84.
84.
57.
Is that you? M. Ngobisi.
Yes, it's me, sir.
Raise your right hand. Do you promise to pass my course?
Yes, I promise, sir.
And you promise not to destroy university property by protesting?
Yes, I promise. I promise
Welcome
I want to.
Right.
Success. Thank you.
You must remember, don't break the window. The window do not do anything to you. Breaking the gates do not do anything to you, right? So that's why I say that, okay? Anybody else wants to join quickly? Come on, I gotta go.
Yes, sir.
Please ask the question, sir.
What's
So
the
my
question?
my concern is that on Wednesday, I got two practicals at the very same time. So I got one with you and I got one with Mr. Chetty. So how do I decide? How do we go about it deciding which one to go to? Because right now I'm
Did you
really
go to Mr. Chetty? Did you go to Mr. Chetty yesterday?
no, sir.
Right. Did
The
I
last
have a
time-
lecture yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Right. So you must come to me. Whoever has the lecture, whoever's giving the lecture. I think Mr. Chetty is only seeing the students as a group whenever they are having some assessment being done. Right. That's what my understanding. Okay. Does it help you decide which one to go to?
Okay, so right now, okay, I get that we are still learning online. What if we go back to campus? So what happens when we go?
When we go back face to face, then we'll talk. All right.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, for now it's online, and also don't worry about what's going to happen in the future. Let's try and I take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, right? That's why I don't want y'all to protest. Can you see what the protesting students have done? They've caused it for us, and now we have to be online, and we can't see in class. We don't know what's going on. I had to move a test week, right? See all the disruptions that take place. Right. Does that answer your question? Hello? I lost you. Okay.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Can you please add me on MS Teams?
Right. What's your email?
22
Yes.
2244
Yes.
1800.
Right. Is that you?
I don't see properly, sir. Yes,
Maybe
yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Do you promise not to pass my course and not to protest?
Yes, I do, sir.
Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Lower your hand.
Sir, can you also add me in the MS Teams group?
What's your student number?
22 494 030.
Is that you?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Right. Do you promise to pass my course and not to protest and break the university property?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the course. Anybody else?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Could you please add 22
Yes.
16
16
75
Yes. 75
31.
Is it in Zulu?
Yes.
Do you promise to pass my course and not to protest?
Promise.
Right. Next one. Anybody else? Okay. If there's no more questions or queries, I'll post the recording online, and I'll see you next week. Right? But don't worry. I promise I'll keep in touch with you on WhatsApp. Right? WhatsApp is like our unofficial social media kind of thingy, and please respect some of the WhatsApp rules. Not after hours. I got a family as well. I'm sure you have a family as well too. No good morning, good afternoon. Only I can post the motivational ones, right? Things. All right. Thank you. If there's no more questions, let's call it a day. Oh, I can see two people, one raised hand. Go ahead quickly. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, anybody? Right, thank you for staying till the end of the lesson. Let's take a photograph quickly. Put your camera on, let's take a photograph. And put your camera on, let's take a photograph, come on. Nobody wants to take a photograph with me. Yay, I got somebody to take a photograph with me. All right, go ahead. Anybody else? No, man, when you take a photograph, you don't have to put your mic on. Right, let's go to view. Let's choose together mode. Yay, I can see 3 people. Only 3 people want to have a photograph with me. Come on. Come on. Okay. Smiling. Smiling. Smile. All right, thank you. Oh, man, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I got an extra person there. Smile. Yay. Right. Copy. I'm going to post it in the chat. I hope the people that didn't come to a class, they feel they're missing out. Right. All right. Right. We'll post it in our WhatsApp group. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Goodbye. See you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
She said, wait, maybe a second. Say, I'm not in the WhatsApp group.
Oh, can you send Snare a message, please?
So I said I'm not in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, go to the chat. Go to the chat. It's written out there how to join the WhatsApp group.
Oh, I thank you, no problem.
Right, check the chat. Check the chat.
All right, no problem. Going to check it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.